Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, and here we are working on a John Deere lawnmower. Been kind of trying to get around to this video, but had so many other things getting in the way. So here's what we're working with. It's a 1974 John Deere 110. It's in pretty decent shape from what I can tell. I've kind of took it apart and washed it, and I'm going to be replacing the drive belts today and give y'all some part numbers. So this is like your main drive belt tensioner. It's back there on that pivot. Dog's trying to run off. Dog's running off of my belts. Oh, not Scout. So this, I bought this through John Deere, and apparently the original one's no longer available. So it comes with this bushing that's ordered separately. Dog shredding the bag too. Comes with this bushing that's sold separately, and that fits down inside the pulley. And a washer that apparently is needed for this. I guess that's the part number for it. And then this is the whole reason I'm doing this. The spring that tensions the rear belt, it broke. There's the part number for it. And then there's your belt part number. That's for the variable drive. It goes about right here. And then the longer belt goes back to the transmission. It goes essentially right along in here. I started by removing the hood, and you kind of just pry it out gently and it comes off. And then I took this bracket off. That was already broke. I would never do that on my own. Now I'm in the middle of removing this shield. I think it's just 2 more bolts down here at the bottom, and it'll be off. Then I can start replacing the variable drive belt. Okay, I think I did that the hard way, but it's all right. I think you can just pry this little cover off real gentle, like push these little tabs down and pry it off. We're gonna try that when we go back, see if it makes a difference. So now the next issue is trying to figure out how to get this belt off the main pulley assembly. All right, the belt's off, and here's what I did. There was a clip in this pin, and it goes right here. And that's part of the tensioning for the deck engagement. Okay, I removed that pin. It was kind of stuck. I used this free-all. Stuff works pretty good to be something I've never heard of. So once I got that undone, there's a guide for the belt, and what it is, it's a 1/2-inch bolt you can reach from underneath. All I used was like a couple extensions and a deep 1/2-inch socket. I got that belt guide off and then wiggled this over, and then the pulley was able to move free. And I just kind of walked the belt off. Now it's time to put the new belt on and start on the rear belt. All right, I got that walked on to the very last groove where it's supposed to be. And now I'm going to I might try to record it and then roll it on the variable speed if I can. So it was just one bolt in the center of this pulley. That bearing's kind of noisy. And then the new pulley comes with that bushing. Probably the bigger bearing's a little heavier and it might last a little longer. That pulley's probably original from like 74, so I mean this mower should be good for the rest of its life for sure, because you know it ain't gonna be used every day anymore. So after some thinking, I really think it needs 2 washers. You might want to get 2 of them washers from your dealer if you're ordering it through there. But what I did, it's going to bolt on the tractor like this, and it's going to have a nut, and the thick washer, that's what spaces it away from the shaft that it's bolted to. And then on the other side, I've got the shim inside, another 3/8 washer, a 3/8 lock nut, and the bolt going through like that. I think that's going to be the easiest way, and it's going to prevent rubbing of anything, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. All right, now you're going to have to remove this pulley to get clearance to take the old belt off, get clearance to put the new belt on. So what I recommend is your smallest air compressor with the smallest hose and the smallest impact gun you got, and a chrome socket. It's a 1/2 inch bolt that holds it on. So I'm going to zip those off real quick. So what you see here, it's got a little set screw also holding this pulley on. So I'm going to spray this down and try to remove the set screw. Oh, air compressor always comes on right when you're trying to do something. So that set screw is broke loose. Let's see. Pulley probably won't come off, be my luck. Let's see. Let's tap on it just a little bit. So there's no reason to remove the set screw. The pulley was just kind of stuck. So yeah, leave the set screw in there and just kind of pry on the back of the pulley real gentle, or tap on it with a hammer. And yeah, it popped right off. Now it's time to put the new belt on. Belt's on the pulley, now it's time to install. Okay, and then your hook goes in that hole, and then your spring just hooks right here, and everything should work like it ought to. If you think I should keep this 110 and restore it, leave a like and a comment. And if you think I should sell it and try to flip it, give me a follow. and I will, whoever gets to 10 likes or 10 comments or 10 follows, I will do what YouTube tells me to do. So just keep me posted.